Hey, Southwest Louisiana, Lane Payne here with another issue that I really want to talk about. Our economy. Our economy hinges on one thing that is major. It's energy independence. I know that the government's saying that the oil industry has 9,000 permits out there, but they give those 9,000 permits in places where it's almost impossible to get anything if there's anything there. And then they put all kind of regulations on it, and they are literally strangleholding the oil industry because they want this renewable energy thing. They want to protect Mother Earth. All of that is a farce. It's just a way for millionaires who want to be billionaires, and they see that the oil industry is standing in their way. So they're creating a false narrative and getting everybody to buy into it with their ignorance. Here's the reality. If we unleash oil independence, energy independence in the United States of America, here's what happens. Our economy begins to operate the way it's supposed to be. We can lower fuel costs, fertilizer costs, the fuel costs for the tractors in the fields, which makes our crops better. Our fertilizer gets better. Everything changes. We don't ship things across our nation, food and other goods, through electric supplies. There's no electric airplanes, no electric trains, and if they were, we couldn't even supply the electricity for it. Just look at California. They want to do away with the combustion engine by 2035, and the very next day say, don't charge your electric car because our power grid can't handle it. It's a farce. So if we want our economy to turn around, we have to unleash the power of our energy industry. And I'm not talking about renewable energy. If you want renewable energy, why don't you do it the American way? Why don't you create an atmosphere for it to grow and let it be so effective and so productive that the people would want to walk away from it like free market dictates. They'll walk away and want that thing. But you know what? That's not what's happening. They're not saying you should want this. They're demanding that you have to take this, which shows that this is totalitarian. It's not even authoritarian. It's done gone beyond that. This is totalitarian. So if we want to see our economy turn around, we have to unleash energy independence in the United States of America again. Here's what it'll do. Not only will it help the economy of the United States, it'll help the economy worldwide. Here's the other part of energy independence. It will help us militarily. When George W. Bush was in office and oil went over $90 a barrel, Russia took Georgia. Under Obama, oil went over $90 a barrel, Russia took Crimea. And now that oil's over $90 a barrel again, Russia's trying to take Ukraine. I'm proposing that when we dictate the cost of oil, we can make it where it's efficient and profitable for our own nation and even the oil companies, which benefits those that work in the oil field. But it'll also take away the excess resources of our adversaries for their military exploits. This is critical, and we've got to see this for what it is. Quit buying into the lie. Here's the thing. When government tries to manipulate facts, they're hiding a truth. It's kind of like when you go bass fishing. You throw that lure out there and you're trying to convince that bass that he really wants that lure. You're trying to convince that you're really hungry when you may not be, but this is really going to benefit you. But you're hiding the truth that once he takes that lure, you just want to eat him. So there's your litmus test. Whenever government manipulates the facts, they're not trying to help you. They're trying to help themselves to you. They're hiding a truth, an agenda. And we got to see it for what it is. And that's what's going on with our fossil fuel industry right now.